I'm gonna wing it too, so.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Emmy. It's very cool of you. Do you want to? Should I put her on first? Do you want the first stand-up set or the second stand-up set?
Do you want to close out, or do you want to be in the middle?
Wait, you like start it or you just have?
We do it in the middle and then we do it at the end.
I'll start.
Okay. Cool. Okay. That would be.
Now.
No. It's going to be in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
We always get musical guests, but yeah, no, all musicians graduated.
And now there's no more music.
There's no more
It's
musicians
so
on this
sad. They all
campus.
perished.
It's too bad.
You know, I can't believe
They were
I was
nice.
handed the reins to this show. I can't believe I was handed the reins to this show 2 whole years ago. And I haven't been able to do live shows till now.
Yeah. Second.
I'm so normal about that. I'm totally cool about that.
Episode 2 of season 12. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Alright, so I think it's about time we started. Courtney, any reason you're not in the performers lounge? I know you're talking to friends, I get that.
Oh,
stay there.
Oh my god, you got friends.
Yeah, I
get that. These people mean nothing to you, and that's cool.
Not really.
Okay.
I feel like I'm speaking in the wrong tone. It's just
Well, whatever that sound is, whatever. Alright, I think it's about time to start the show. You people are running on.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yay! Welcome to Brooklyn's Late Night, episode 2.
Episode 2, season 12.
I cannot stress enough how happy I am to be doing live shows again, and I hope you are too, even though I cannot tell the looks on your faces.
We didn't have a single good Zoom show.
No, we really didn't.
Oh.
Now that we're not doing this anymore, we
Even the ones I wrote. Especially the ones you wrote.
Oh, okay, that's getting personal. I don't want to do that. Okay, so unfortunately, Callie couldn't be here tonight. She thinks she's too good for this shit. But luckily we have the homunculus we're keeping in the lab to provide Callie's replacement for the night and maybe any future shows if she keeps the shit up. So
I didn't volunteer for this. I said
my God, you're gonna fucking do
the
this.
guest bits.
So
I was gonna volunteer Aiden.
yeah, but then I said, look, since you're gonna fucking bring it up, you'll just do it. So for the empty void, the Cali-shaped hole in our hearts, we're gonna do a treasured segment of pre-pandemic days, which is fan mail. And I know you people don't think we get that, but believe me, we do.
Oh yeah, tons of it. Just
Yeah, so we got some letters here, and yeah, I look forward to it. I had to dig through the mail last for these because that's where I said people should leave them. Got really mixed up with a lot of actual mail, but that's not important. Okay, so
I'm surprised you didn't dig through the box by the mail.
Again, that's exactly, yeah, I told them to leave it there.
Oh.
Alright, so bills. This is someone's diploma. So, yeah, whatever.
Well, it's from City Purchase, so it doesn't really matter.
I know, right? I'd be happy that showed up on time.
No.
Anyway, this is for me, so let's go. First one. Dear Erin, your sketches are so funny. I nearly passed out the other day laughing at that article you posted. You're so incredibly funny and clever, and you make really good content. I hope you make more of it because that's how funny it is.
Wow.
You just have 1 million more followers because your stuff is that good and likable. Oh, stop it. Really, I mean it. Really funny stuff. There, I sent you the stupid fucking letter and I gave you the $10 you promised. You got a bit of a funny bone yourself, I'll admit that. Let's see, this next one, it says this is might be for Aiden, but it's probably just to get a dental cleaning. Because, you know, I've seen, yeah, you too. Dental cleaning, I can only tell because I've seen your smile and it's time you went. Alright, so, we actually have this one for Thomas. Thomas, come on up. Yeah, Thomas.
Oh my gosh, finally, I'm bursting with excitement.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Dear Thomas, this is your father. He never knew his father. This is really exciting now. This is your father. I'm sorry I didn't keep in touch. If I knew you were going to turn out so gifted at comedy, perhaps I wouldn't have abandoned you at the tender age of 4.
Really? Really say
It
that?
really does, but then it also says, this doesn't mean I want to be in your life now, though. Get back to me when you're on a real comedy show like Saturday Night Live. Aww. That's too bad.
That makes you feel any better. I never knew your father either.
Some thicker skin. Fucking guy, I can't believe. Alright.
You look so tough.
Yeah, well, you're a bummer. Oh, another one for me. Oh, what a shocker. Alright.
My last one had something to $10 with it. Okay.
I gotta tell you, Aaron, purchase late night is a brief glimmer of hope in the dark, oily pit of bleakness I call my life. Every day is pure hell. Not torture per se, but just hopelessness, monotony, misery. The kind that just glods onto your brain, sitting there like an inoperable flesh bud, growing, festering, feeding off of you. And every day it feels as if the pressure on the back of your head is just growing. And you know nothing can be done. You can only anticipate the pain that is yet to come. One of these days I ought to reach back down and just rip it out, even though I know it's not really there, and doing something like that might kill me. But that doesn't dissuade me enough to not consider it. Until then, keep up the funny videos. You owe me $10, by the way. Your biggest fan. Why was that in quotes? Why was that in quotes? I don't get that. You're not, it's not very funny. Don't like that.
That was sad. That was deeply tragic.
I don't know, I thought it was good.
Okay.
Okay, so, hey, come on up, this one's for you. Doesn't say K or L, I'm not exactly sure which one it is for you, right? I don't know, I'll see what it says and then we will know. Hey, Aiden, how have you been? I haven't seen you since our little rendezvous in Baton Rouge. I know you promised to give your spare kidney to me, and I hope you meant it, because that alcohol-fueled bender we went on ended up killing both of mine. Please write back. Your brief summer 2019 fling, Dorian.
It was me. It's me. I know Dorian.
You mean that shit's not specific to one of you? Both,
Yeah.
That shit happened to both of you?
In Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I knew
Fucking-
Dorian. I've been writing to him for years.
He gave you both of his kidneys?
No, not yet.
Oh my god, this guy has no reading comprehension. This is why we need categories.
Oh, no, wait, no. They gave him his.
He's got some shit to figure out. Alright, let's do one more because this is fucking bugging me out. This one is for, no surprise, me. Alright. Aaron, it's been a little over a year, and my consigliere informed me that you have not returned a single cent of the 650,000 lire you owe us. We gave you plenty of time, but watching your asinine little show has made it abundantly clear that this debt is of no concern to you. This financial negligence, combined with the embarrassing wet willy you gave my daughter at the mafioso charity luncheon, is unforgivable. If by some God-given miracle you have the money and want to pay us back, you have until Friday the 11th, that's tomorrow, before Cousin Marco pays you a visit. He's got a pair of concrete shoes with your name on them. P.S. I like the bad movie review sketch, but Pepe thinks it was a little corny. Well, that feedback's for 8, because he wrote the sketch,
he
but
wrote
you
it
tell
down.
Cousin Marco I'm a women's 6.5. Alright, that was a bit of a failure. Most of those letters sucked, but just go in the garbage, right along. We got a great show for you tonight. We got some digital sketches, we got stand-up, we got Bradley. Oh, we got Bradley. We got Bradley. We did last week and we will next week.
Bradley.
Bradley.
It actually is Bradley, isn't it?
It is Bradley.
Wow.
All right.
You thought that out beforehand, didn't you?
I really did. All right.
Is this like Creeperhurst?
I wish it was, which is probably, whatever. We're going to get into this one things more. It'll take a couple weeks, but we'll get there. Let's prepare for a live sketch written by none other than Bradley.
don't even need this thing. All right, well, thank you all for coming. The Marriott Melville is pleased to welcome our very own Brian Dubois, psychic medium. Please give him a warm Melville round of applause.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm very excited to use my gift to help you all with S12 tonight. Today before the show, I spoke with young men and women. Where are they right now?
Oh, I'm over here. It's actually just me though. My girlfriend has to leave early.
I knew I was just testing you.
Okay, well, my name is Alex, and I've actually been reading for the last couple of months. My girlfriend has been helping me through it because my grandfather passed away a couple of months ago. And I was just wondering if there were any last wishes he had that helped give me some closure.
Yes, I understand. No, I spoke to your grandfather right before I walked out on stage. He told me he had one final wish in the wake of his passing.
What did he say? Please tell me.
He said he wants me to bang your girlfriend.
What?
See, the dad always want to have a sense of connection with their living relatives. Your grandmother wants to have a connection with you through your girlfriend. And he uses me as the vessel to, you know.
I guess.
Okay, great. You guys write our number right here. Okay, you see, I just don't know. But you hold it. Okay, fantastic, awesome. So take it. Okay, now I'm sensing something. Some great positive vibes from over there.
Hey, what's up? I'm Carl, and this is actually my best friend from home. It's Erica.
Hi, America.
And I had an aunt who passed away a year ago. We used to call in a crystal shop, and I just want to know what she's doing like on the other side.
Okay, yes. Okay, you see Erica, she's standing up there, just turn around. Erica, just turn around. Just keep turning, yes. Show me your hands, raise your hand. Okay, nice, sit right down. Sit. Okay, now, I'm listening to your aunt right now. She's telling me that your friend Erica, she has a lot of great positive vibes, has a lot of energy to give to all around her.
That's totally true. I know.
Yes. And the best way to give away that energy is for your friend Erica to give me a hand job.
What? Dude, no.
I don't really remember your aunt saying anything about hand jobs before she died.
She's totally.
I mean, you see, look, the dead are really horny this time of year, so they gotta get their bowling vessels in stat. Plus, Mercury's in Renegade right now.
You mean Mercury's in retrograde?
Yeah, Mercury's in the Gatorade right now, and it's pretty risky to pass up any opportunities. Are you sure risky?
Oh, no. Like, I totally believe in that stuff.
Of course you do, dumb bitch. Nothing. Just write down your numbers right here.
Okay, cool.
What you say?
Gotcha. Alright, so that your hands can be
Okay, great. Now, is there a Smith or Jones or Roberts here tonight?
Oh my God, yes. My name is Lisa Roberts, and my mother passed away, and I would do anything she wished, and I mean anything.
I see. Now, tell me, Lisa, do you have a sister or something?
Yeah, I do have a sister, but she's on vacation in California.
Can I still see a photo of her?
Yeah, she looks like this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening to your mother right now. She sounds really excited.
Oh my God, just like tell me what it is.
Okay, she's telling me that she wants me to fly over to California and have a nice date with her, then fly back home to New York, and then, mid-flight, we snuggle, you come to the laboratory and make sweet, passionate love. Yes, it'll make her dream come true.
Oh, well there's something not right about that.
What could possibly off on that?
Well,
Did you get your mom sky high, your sister a mile high? Makes perfect sense.
well, my sister, you see, she is a lesbian.
your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Sorry, the outside is a little rusty right now. What your mother actually said is that you should your girlfriend jeopardize you in California and then fly home to New York. Then in laboratory, they make love. And then you film it and send it to me. I am your deceased mother vessel to help us solidify good vibes and stuff to your family.
Oh yeah, I think that can totally happen.
Okay, now, can this theater just close our eyes? Okay. Okay, open your eyes. Go. Sorry, I just had to align my chakras. Anyway, how about you over there?
Yeah, hi, I'm Dr. Jackson, your physician.
Oh, yes, did a patient just pass away and you want some closure?
No, not at all. You've just been dodging my calls for months. I need to tell you, you have 57 STDs. And you have hundreds of dollars worth of medication that you have to go through if you want to live.
The spirit of his great grandpa speaking through him. Woo!
Okay, cut the BS. I know you don't have any psychic powers. You just pretend to in order to score hot checks, alright? Normally I would prescribe a ton of medication for somebody with this many STDs, but honestly, I just kind of want you to die. To quote the great wrestling manager Paul Heyman, so help me God, you're the most disgusting, vile son of a bitch I've ever laid my eyes on in my life. You pretend to be some superhuman with otherworldly powers. These are my test results. With otherworldly powers when all you're doing is just guessing and letting other people fill in the blanks. You prey on the emotionally vulnerable to explain your grief, and all you benefit is yourself. But I hate your soul! What do you even have to say for yourself right now?
Which burden? Hey Sheila, remember the girl that was at my show in Portland? Yeah, the one with the jungle group. Can you call her and tell her that I spoke with this great with her uncle, and then her one final wish is for him to give me a portion of his fortune, and also for her to give me a little something else. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Yes, I did, but she wants me to say but. Okay, next. And I stinker.
Yeah, once we finally find out how to do shows again, because it's been too goddamn.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be epic. But now we got a digital sketch, which is all figured out, so we don't exactly. You're right, we're actually, yeah, you're right, we're doing stand-up first, but after the stand-up, we got a nice digital sketch for you.
We actually have a guest stand-up performer. No, the person besides you.
I'm just gonna call a random person out.
Random person from the audience as a stand-up
Alright, hey guys. So I didn't have anything planned, so I figured this is a great time to talk about my vaping addiction. So yeah, I'm no longer addicted to the Juul, but boy, I sure was in high school. Basically, and I was also addicted to the dab pen simultaneously, double trouble, because I'm a very, very bad girl. So basically, everyone, used their Juuls. We called them Nick Sticks, ions, fruits, the whole thing. But I was a special dab pen girl because I actually could not go to school sober. I had to rip my dab pen before, and I especially had to before my math class. I had a friend, Sam, and we both just had to get absolutely obliterated or we could not sit through our math class because we were, you know, violently addicted to our vapes. So that was unfortunate. But there was this one time where my dab pen was dead and I had to go to math class. So I show up and I'm like, I actually can't do this, but the box to my charger was gone, so I'm like sitting in the bathroom like crying with my dab pen. My dab pen is like plugged into my laptop and my laptop is plugged into the wall and I'm like, come on. I just need one ribbon, I just need to get through the day. And I was in there for about like 15 minutes and I charged it, you know, just enough to get a nice little ribbon. And I sure did. But my school had a big vaping problem, you know, everybody vaped. So they kind of started this rule where teachers were allowed to storm into the bathrooms and open the stall doors, even if you're in there, to see if you're vaping. That's a true thing. Like that was actually a rule. And another thing they did is they closed every single one of the boys' bathrooms except one. So there was always a line at the door, and you know they're high schoolers, so they're standing like, come on, like I just need to go, we're gonna go vape. But they were like, I need to pee, like, you know, whatever. But you know, some people actually did have to pee, you know. So this one guy, I don't even know his name. We'll call him Neil. Neil was saying like, I gotta pee, you know. And you know, I'm from Connecticut. He's like, this is infringing on my rights. This is so hard. But there's a line out the door. The bell rings for class, and he goes, you know what? Fuck you guys. And he runs down the hall, and there's like an open window. He sticks his dick out the window and pees out the window. So then they were like, all right, we should probably open up more bathrooms. So they do, and then our school was rated the #1 vaping school in Connecticut because they opened up more bathrooms, but at least less people peed out the window, so, alright, that's all I got.
Can I just clarify? Your teachers were allowed to just burst into the stalls in case they suspected students were vaping?
Yeah, it was an abusive situation.
And that wasn't allowed for like fellow students? That's fucked up.
Yeah, like what if the students wanted to do some
That's such a lack of
justice,
inequality.
like get a grade bumped up? Stuff like that is kind of, you know, what I get paranoid about. I'm like, oh my god, what if the teachers are allowed to search your cavities, like, whenever, and just, like, you know, commit a full search on your house? Like, so that was reality, like, damn.
That sounds like a purchase rule that's somewhere in the books.
I anticipate that every day I'm here.
Alright, so we have a digital sketch that we filmed a long time ago. I don't remember how it goes.
Probably last semester entirely, right?
Yeah, no, I forgot last semester was crazy.
Yeah, this one was written by Thomas.
Who?
You don't know.
Oh,
But stop.
it was cold out there.
It was cold out, and people were flying, like that's not the same.
Flying wouldn't know
What
it's
if they
cold
get
out
really
there.
cold in the plane?
Alright, great work, Thomas.
Great work, Thomas. Yeah. I really like the weird, out of place, husky, low voice of the raccoon.
Totally.
Yeah, whoever did that. A plus.
I think it was Thomas, right?
Of course, you're always gonna have a cameo in the stuff you make, otherwise it's not yours.
Right.
Yeah, so what's next? What's next on the docket?
Is it me?
Is it you?
I don't
I
know.
think it's you. We don't have a
It
second
is?
sketch. But
Oh, right. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, did we have a second one sketch?
we kind of just blow through these things, so yeah, if you could stand up next.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Let's
I'll do stand
cut the chatter. Let's give it up for Jack.
worst set I've ever done in my life was the last set I did on PLN. So, here's hoping that I don't say anything absolutely awful. That was like 2 years ago, though. I'm much better now. What's up? Let's see. Right. Did you all know, I'm gonna inform you, that there are 2 meanings to the word geek? Yeah? There's, gotcha. She's laughing. I've already succeeded. Yeah, there are 2 meanings to the word geek. There's one that we're all familiar with, which is like being overly fanatical about stuff that's not really socially acceptable or like kind of accepted, and just being a little bit nerdy. And then there's the other meaning, the original meaning of the word geek, which means an 1800s carnival performer that would rip apart small animals in their act, which is the original meaning of the word geek. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Yeah, I found this out when I went to Geek Squad earlier this week. I know, I had a completely different idea of what that business was. You can imagine my surprise when I was like, hey, my phone's not working. Is there anything you can do about it? And the dude bit the head of the dove off and spit it at me. I was like, God, I wasn't expecting an 18th century carny. I was thinking of a nerd. Can you at least fix my phone? And he was like, yeah, actually, we do that too. We do that too. We do both. With the Geek Squad. Because, and this is true, because that shit was a lie. This is true, my phone is really done for. Like, every time I make a call, it immediately hangs up. and I can't receive calls. And none of the buttons work. And every time I put it in my pants, it shocks my balls. It killed my grandmother. It started the war in Ukraine. This thing caused COVID. Don't worry, I'm getting rid of it. But they said because they were like, dude, your phone's broken. We can't fix that. And just so you know, we have a price match guarantee. They were the first ones to do that at Best Buy. Best Buy's a weird name also. It's the best. I didn't write anything for it. I just think Best Buy is a weird name for a store. Like, it's not like they sell everything. This is the best buy you can get. It's too vague. Okay, I didn't write that in here. I shouldn't be saying it. But, right, price match. So they said if you're interested in getting a new phone or anything, we have a price match on all the products. If any store has a sale going on that you can verify, we will match that price. And I said, oh, that's great. There's a buy one get one free on Apple products at Stop and Shop. And then they threw me out of the store. Okay, that's all I have about Best Buy and Geek Squad. So this is a full round transition. I'm taking a bunch of pretty interesting classes this semester, and one of them is Shakespeare Then and Now. It's actually a really good class. I think if anybody doesn't know Shakespeare, I've learned a lot. I learned, for instance, that Shakespeare then was one of the greatest playwrights of all time, extremely accepted in his time to be like pretty much the best working, and now he's dead. So, who really gives a fuck? Like, seriously? Oh, you wrote Macbeth, should have kicked the bucket. Nerd. Yeah, so he used to be great. He wrote 38 of the best plays ever written, but what has he done recently? He hasn't released anything in 400 years. Shakespeare kind of fell off. All right, okay, that's not bad. I've never said that before, so that was fun. We're all learning. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick story. This one I've got fully memorized. Now this shit, I say a lot of lies when I do stand-up, but I really enjoy that. I enjoy that. But this story, I swear to God, is 100% true. I have not added anything to it. It's one of the funniest things that has ever happened to me. And it's so easy because I do love doing stand-up, and every once in a while something really, really funny happens. I'm like, oh, I don't have to work. I don't have to add anything to that. So this one's totally true. So I fucked that guy's mom. I fucked his mom. I didn't expect that response. I'm sorry, okay. That's not true. I swear, okay, you'll get a moment of sincerity from me eventually. But I'm sorry, Emmerich. No, okay, that was not true. That was a lie. Rude of me to tell. This is true. I work at Lowe's, and I have done for a while now. And in the summer of 2019, I was hired as a loader. So somebody picks heavy stuff up and puts it into old people's cars. I don't know why they hired like old linguini arms over here for that. But they did, and my favorite customer of all time was a 90-year-old Italian man. And I know he's 90 years old and Italian because he told it to me immediately when he entered the store. He was like, excuse me, I want fencing, I'm 90 years old and I'm Italian, which is the best kind of Lowe's customer because not only do they know what they want, but they also are willing to tell you their entire life story. So I got him this fencing, I was loading him up, and it was taking a while because he wanted them like all the fence panels alternatively like put on, so I had to walk back and forth across his truck every time. So he really got the epics in, he really got the Homer Odyssey into me. And he and so I told him, he said, I'm from Italy, and I was like, that's awesome. My grandmother, when she was 7, she emigrated from Italy, from a little town called Alberobello, and he was like, I know that place! It was awesome, but that was a mistake by me. Not that it's not true, it is true, but I should have said that shit. Because when all Italian people know that you're Italian, they're like, oh, so he's seen it all before, I can let loose the full crazy on him. He knows this, it's in his heritage. So I get all the fencing put in, he tells me he's like a professional chef. He's a professional, you don't need to know what he did. He was probably lying to me anyways. But he told me, so he tries to, what he does is he tries to, I put it all on, he tries to give me a tip, which, this was my first year working at Lowe's. I wasn't really trying to, not that, they were gonna fire me at Lowe's, but I was trying not to, go against any of the rules. And one of the rules is you can't take tips because you're making above minimum wage, and it could be it would have to be declared or something. It's a rule, so I gave him that little speech, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not allowed to take tips. This is my customer service voice. I'm sorry, sir, I'm not allowed to take tips, and just a capitalist slave here, and but thank you very much. If you want, you can leave a survey. And and then he bends down to me. Not that he was taller than me, he just bends into me. And he, as if to whisper a secret. And then he shouts across the parking lot, well, they got fucking cameras on you, kid! I swear to God. And I was like, the cameras? No, this is Lowe's. I don't think my manager knows I work here. And then he grabs my hand and he puts the $5 in, and he says to me, don't let those motherfuckers ever take
Yeah,
That's the end of the show, right?
yeah, I guess.
Oh.
But
Oh.
in a while, just
What?
obligatory message that again, we're always accepting submissions, whether it's comedic sketches, character monologues, help with sound and editing. By God, we
Please
need
help
it.
us out. God damn it. We need it.
Yeah, no, every step counts, and with your help, yes, I'm speaking to you specifically in the crowd there. I'm not looking specifically at you, but I'm talking to you.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, the guy whose mom Jack fucked.
That's not true.
Yeah, no, I think I know it too. But yeah, we're always looking for submissions. Our email is wearepln69@gmail.com. And we chose 69 because PTV is 69. It's not
Yeah, they made the joke first. We wouldn't have thought of that. We were...
Yeah, no, I actually... you guys were suggesting something lame, like we are PLN, just in general, and I was like, no, we gotta have 69 in there. That's how people remember.
Alright, fair. Okay, yeah. But pretty much let us know. We're all here. If you
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have musical
Join
rights.
yourself
You know
there.
how much musical people
Yeah, Taylor,
love
if you ever want to join, that'd be great.
Yeah, we always want people to say stand-up, even if you just have a really funny story that you want to share.
Yeah.
We'll laugh, like...
Oh, there's
What
also
was your
stand-up
favorite
club. There's also stand-up club that meets every Wednesday night if you want to rehearse that shit beforehand.
Those are our brothers in arms. We do business with them a lot.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
the name
All
of the
right.
person?
I don't mean to, we don't want to keep them. We don't want
We
to.
don't want to keep you.
We're gonna
Go enjoy
fall
the rest of
asleep
your night.
here.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. We love you. And we know you love us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.